Hey folks, welcome to part 132 of my playthrough as Marmaros in Crusader Kings II. In the last part, we managed to sort out ourselves down here a bit. We have taken the Duchy of Raz for ourselves, but unfortunately lost some territory to the Byzantines, who took it from the previous Duke. So, long term, the plan will obviously be to reclaim that territory. But for the moment, I am trying to see the realm prosper. So let's crack on while this is underway. This could be a problem. I think that's probably settled their hash for now. Maybe not though, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get going. My messengers tell of a traveller who recently arrived in Manupura. The traveller, a Han scholar by the name of Zhang, is apparently requesting an audience. Let's bring him to court. The travelling teacher bows before you and says, "I humbly greet the honoured Vlad III of the Empire of Carpathia. My name is Zhang Shifang, and I come with an offer. For a modest sum, I would be willing to impart one of my many skills to your daughter Christina, for I am a scholar of both Confucian classics and surgery." Christina, I don't think I really want to spend any cash for the stats. You're one of my many children. Not in a particularly powerful position, so be gone. What I would like to do though is commit suicide. So I think I need to become depressed before that becomes an option. Or I could allow myself to lead armies and maybe try and pick a duel with a rival. Do I have any rivals at the moment? I've got two. How about my son? No. Don't want to get into that. I don't want him to be a kinslayer. No. Okay, so nothing that I can do there for now. But anyway, somebody's trying to kill me. Good stuff. Let's try and aid that along by sending our spy master off somewhere. The Miaphysite face is triumphant. Study tech. What sort of tech would I want to study? Let's put legalism up further. And trade practices. How about melee techniques? No one seems to be that much more advanced than we are. Let's send... No, I don't particularly want the guy killed. Let's send him study technology down in here. Oh, I think I meant to go to papacy, but I've missed it anyway. Go back to this again, melee. Yeah, the papacy is what I'm looking for. Or the papacy. use some practice, lose a bit of prestige rather than become cruel. Okay. So our stats are declining, which is, I think, part of the reason behind this reduction in our personal levy size. Okay, let's accept this one. Blessed has passed the Pope. This is a granddaughter of mine. Let's have her study intrigue. And we need to corrupt a priest. There we go. Dark healing. Oh, invite a disciple of Satan. That's what I was going to do. How much dark power does it take? I can do it. Let's go ahead. No person lives a life entirely devoid of sin, and neither does Commander Yelig. He's ambitious. Yeah, let's look for guilty pleasures. Gregarious and ambitious. He must have something there. Finally, my devout servant has arrived. Abjurer Felicia, the Whisperer, is a most accomplished witch and well versed in the hallowed secrets of black magic. With her at my side, I shall continue to carry out the work of the great Satan. Okay, so she's quick, homosexual, slothful, greedy. So I was thinking I might put her to use by marrying her to one of my sons. But I don't think there's much to be gained from that, really. Yeah, just leave her. Welcome to my court. Now be gone. Commander Yelig's court appears to be in a mild state of confusion. Yelig seems to have a penchant for telling minor lies and watching the confusion that ensues. I should invite him and show him how much more rewarding the bigger lies are. I shall write the invitation. Yeah. Greed does not become you. I don't mind if your opinion of me drops. As we feasted, I eventually subtly turned the conversation to the small lies Commander Yelig uses for his amusement. We discussed how he, by using his talent for lies, could reap far greater rewards than mere amusement. Thoughtfully, Yelig agreed, and he was most thankful to me for opening his eyes. Excellent. What else can I get up to? My son finished his education and become a skilled tactician. Let's have a look at my son then. Hang on, family. So that will be what you then. Oh well, nothing particularly special there. You're betrothed to... Ah. Is that all you hold now? Damn it. Yeah, she was the daughter, or is the daughter of Duke Okshay. But the Byzantines revoking his title, or usurping his title, has made that almost meaningless. Never mind. Do I have any land to give away? No. I was hoping to give away some of the land in here, but I wasn't able to actually claim any. You're here. I'm betrothed to my son. Of course, right, so she's got a few places. So you get that land. That'll be fine. Your 17th March, your birthday. Another year. Okay. Should I invite? Yes, this. I will invite that Spy Master, another fellow member of Lucifer's Own. I rushed around trying to get everyone to work harder, not smarter, to get everything ready for the banquet when the guests started to arrive. I waited impatiently for Shayuka Komara, but still did my best to make sure every guest felt welcome and found its designated place at my table. She told me how glad my invitation had made her. Excellent. Okay, we have a revolt on our hands. Blasted traitors. Okay, let's raise our troops. Group them up. Group them up again. And we'll make sure that we are in charge. And off we go to war. We're having trouble with one of your petty nobles who's visiting Wurzburg. False accusations. Don't believe them for a minute. Does this negate the See the Realm Prosper? Victory, and I didn't die. That's great, I suppose. You guys come back over here. Peasant revolt is over. We're making a huge amount of money again, so let's go back to improving our territories. Actually, let's go with Bihor. The castle town, an extra bit of tax income there would be good. And let's increase the levy size by 20% here. Hang on. Things are moving too quickly. My daughter, you are now age 12. Let's have you focus on... yeah. Stewardship. The King of France. These things never work out for me when I do them. Very seldom. No. Oops. Back to that. The King of France is a genius. Surprising. Not really. Yeah, let's go with that. And yeah, let's go with that. Good. You've agreed to that, you've agreed to that. You're not landed. Ah, you're the... Ah, that right. Okay, got you. I'd forgotten that small aspect. Let's sacrifice him to Satan. I am possessed after all, I think. Yes. So that's entirely logical. There we go. She now has Ragusa or right, so she owns this stuff down here. I expect her to have children very soon. If I give her that duchy, and then eventually it goes to my grandson, hopefully. I'll go ahead and... oh, hang on. No, I can't give him that. Well, he's not going to be... I'm not going to have unlanded sons for long because I'm not much longer for this world. So I'll give you that duchy. Do with it what you will. And righteous imprisonment of a kinsman of mine. I don't have any great plans for this area, so I think I'm going to ignore this. What is it you're up to? You don't have any plots there, so I think I'm going to ignore that for now. Duchy of Pex de jure. Right, so that should sit under you. Countess Arena. So let's transfer vassalage. Arena. There we go, and that completes that duchy. And it gets one off my list. And actually, don't want that, want this. I am now down to just the 2 duchies of my own, so my vassals should like me much better. Okay, so forget I usurped your title. You arbitrary and vicious rumours you don't like, everything else is good. Okay. So I think we're still a couple of years away from seeing the realm prosper. Well, I'll lose arbitrary. Good. Happy with that. So I want to come and take this territory here once I've achieved my ambition. Duke Vlad III of Estragom has declared a war against Council the Apostle. Okay. So I presume that you're going for some of that territory, which is fine. The other potential target for me is this guy. I've got claims up here, I believe. 15,000 troops though. Excellent. So we did have claims on these 3 territories that were part of Bavaria. Just the one now. Presume we can still claim this. If I wanted to go to war, does your claim in Moldavia? That was what I was going to press, which would have given me all of that. And this is just somebody in my prison. Can I ransom you now? No, it's only 10 gold. I will be magnanimous and release you. Excellent. So, 60 now. It's about time I died. Come on. Let's go for carousing. And let's carouse with some people who are likely to come. Too young, you. Invite to carousing. You. come to a party. And you. And why not you as well? There we go. See how that goes. Oh. At least, yeah, at least 2 of them were coming. That's fine. You want me to back a plot to kill this person? For why? Who is she? Prince Petra, please end your plot. No, you're not going to. Well, I'm not going to back it then. Hope it fails. For some time now, my dear courtier and sister in darkness, Felicia, and I have been researching the proper ritual for invoking a certain demon prince. A few weeks back, our brethren managed to procure an ancient clay tablet with the missing incantation. We stand ready to attain powers undreamed of by mortal men. Let's go ahead with that. Our coven surrounds the summoning circle. The correct symbols drawn, the fatty candles burning a sickly green. Felicia intones the final invocation just as I offer up the sacrifice. Distracted by the spurting blood, at first I don't notice the man standing in the circle like he was there all along. Looking straight at me with a smirk, he says, "Bravely done, child. You have no understanding of the forces you are meddling with, but I did find your sacrifice pleasing. Quid pro quo, name your desire, boy." Kill a rival? No, let's seek great power. Duke of Munster? No. I don't think it's worth it. Let's go with the great power. Time for the child of Satan to enter this world and lead us to a new era of power and glory. The choice of the lucky mother falls upon you, honourable priest. I will accept this. And once again, 2 Lucifer's own missions pop up at the same time. The child will have been kind of for the honour of choosing the unholy mother has fallen upon me. I need a female follower of Satan. Okay. You're too old. Go away, daughter. You're even older. God damn. Truth, the King of France. I don't think that's going to work for me. Let's have a look through my dynasty. That's what I want. Unmarried women who are adults. Oh my god. Well, I suppose she is going to father the mother. She's going to give birth to the to the Antichrist or the son of Satan, or she would if she had a bloody sin. Demonic possession. Let's go for that. In the middle of the night, I seclude myself in the room I have meticulously prepared for tonight's black magic. Go ahead and do it. I need her to become a member of Lucifer's own. The ritual is a resounding success. Fantastic. Okay, now recruit for Satan. Oh, come on. She's possessed. Can I try that again? What am I looking for? Recruit for Satan. There. Has not been. So that's it. Done. Alright, okay. Well, you're dead to me then. There's no point keeping you alive. So all hopes now rest on my daughter here. I want the mother of the son of Satan to be a member of my family, obviously. So I need to stay alive long enough for her to reach 16. So now I'm wishing that I hadn't invited people to carousing. It's great to spend time carousing in merry company. While the cups are being refilled, Count Matthews brings out a strange board with little decorated pieces, explaining that it's a kind of strategy game. We will play for honour. We played for hours, the tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as I tried to attack my opponent's positions without opening my defence too much. Eventually I found a critical opening, made a few inspired and aggressive moves and won the game. Hail to the Emperor. Okay. Reveling is over. Do I want the Games Master? Why not? Plus 2 more diplomacy. No, it's outrageous ask me to do that. My wife. Oh, what? So I can't recruit for Satan. I just need to wait 3 months from the last time I tried. Infidels should tremble. There we go, try it again. One wife, you'll love it. You want to marry that lady? Yeah, okay, fine. Help me get rid of courtiers. Great military talent, you see. 25, that's not too bad actually. Pursuit, morale, defence, damage and defence of 0. Brilliant personal combat skill. Excellent. Well, let's appoint your commander then. Go ahead. And once again, my attempts to recruit somebody for Satan fail. I suppose they need to have a sin, don't they? They need to be a sinner. But she's envious, she's got a sin. So, all hopes rest in you. You're deceitful, so hopefully you'll become a sinner. But then, no, that's not any good to me. Ah. What else? What else? There must be another option. Something else. Obviously not in the dynasty. What about my sons' wives? You don't have any sins to your name? Okay, so I might need to try and invite... Well, I need someone who's a sinner. No. I think we might try Duchess of Rashka, but that's going to be for the future. So I'm going to put a break in here. Thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.